Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk to you about the different consistencies in dermal fillers. I often get asked what kind of filler is best for which part of the face and which particular treatment. So I thought the best way to do that would be to just show you, using some expired syringes of filler, what the filler consistencies are actually like in real life. And then you can think about what their jobs can be when you inject them into the different areas of the face, like the top lip, for example, or the cheeks. So let's start with this. This is Teosal's RHA1, which is a fairly light filler in terms of consistency. Typically will be used for perioral lines, so those smokers' lines along the top lip, for example, or almost as a sort of injectable moisturizer injected quite superficially to create more hydration in the deeper layers of the skin. This contains, as all fillers do, this contains hyaluronic acid, which is great for attracting moisture and hydration to all the areas of the skin that it's injected into. So this is what RHA1 looks like coming out of the syringe. I hope you can see this. Okay, it's fairly soft in consistency. See that coming out of the syringe? Compared with another filler from Teosal's range, which is called Ultra Deep. Now, the name pretty much tells you what to expect. Ultra Deep is injected very deeply into the skin, primarily to create structure, where you've got lots of skin laxity, lots of resorption of bone, lots of fat deposits that have been reabsorbed into the skin, leaving your skin looking quite gaunt and lined. Ultra Deep will help you to create that structure, that scaffolding, if you like, underneath the surface of the skin. So by its very nature, it needs to be firmer because you don't want this to be a very movable filler. You want it to stay put. So I'm just going to show you what Ultra Deep looks like coming out of the syringe. Bearing in mind that RHA1 is still fairly liquid. Ultra Deep, as you can see by the way it comes out of the syringe, is much firmer. And even when you look at the two of them together, I don't know if you can see that very well, the RHA1, much more liquid, Ultra Deep, much firmer. And you can see it's holding its shape as it comes out of the syringe, whereas the RHA1 is already kind of coalesced into a much more amorphous liquid, almost mass. So that tells you the kinds of fillers are very different, and you should be asking your injector, why have they picked that particular filler for that particular indication, i.e. for that particular area of the skin or that particular concern. Another reason to think about whether or not you want a slightly firmer filler or whether you want a more liquid, softer filler is about thinking about how your face is going to move after the filler's been injected. So for example, you don't want a filler like Ultra Deep injected into the lips, for example, because you want that dynamism of movement. You want to be able to talk, to be able to smile, to be able to whistle, to be able to drink through a straw. All of those things need to look natural after your filler treatment as much as they did before. So you don't want a filler that's so firm that you can actually see rigidity when you talk or when you smile, etc. And also, if you want to inject a little bit more structure into your face, particularly around the cheekbones or the temples or even the jawline, you don't want to use a filler like RHA1 because it's not going to do the job. It's much too liquid, it won't hold its shape, and you're basically just hydrating those areas, not creating the structure that you need. So I hope that's given you a really interesting overview into the different types of fillers. Obviously, there's lots of fillers in between RHA1 and Ultra Deep across different manufacturers. Stillage is another manufacturer that has a fantastic range. So all of these fillers do different things, and it's really important that your injector chooses wisely. If you've got any questions about filler treatment, or you're a little bit confused about the variety and the choice out there, then drop me a message and I'd be happy to talk to you. Take care and have a fantastic day. Bye for now.